when I use the word worldview, I'm talking about those fundamental categories that shape the world. And in that sense, there are some non-negotiables. You know, we might call it a Christian worldview or a biblically informed worldview or whatever, but the things that we can't get away from is, number one, that there's a God, and He is the God of everything, not just the God of my personal relationship. I mean, that's been the devastating victory of secularism. Is secularism doesn't say you can't believe in God, it just says you take God and take Him to your private little corner. And Christians, thank you for my corner, you know, essentially. So what we want to look at is, what it means then to see the world from a Christian worldview is to see the world as created, that there is a God, and so that we are dependent. What does that mean? The second thing is that humans are in the image of God. If you ask me, that's the number one quest of our culture, is answering that question, what's a human being? So we're now 100 years into the experiment with secularism, and the irony is that secularism didn't lead to humanism. Secularism led to dehumanism. And so I think one of the profound contributions of the Christian worldview throughout history has been to understand humans as valuable, no matter how old, how young, how big, how small, what race or whatever, that humans themselves are valued because they're in the image of God. The third key component, of course, is that there's something wrong with the world. And that something wrong isn't society's fault, it's not nature's fault, it's my fault. That there's a flaw in the human heart, and that flaw in the human heart has impacted everything else. And so the good news of the Christian worldview then is that there's real hope in spite of that fall because of the redemption of Christ.